Okay. We are live here with another podcast. We're going back to back. We had one yesterday with Game with V, but today we got a pro FIFA player. Is that correct?
Um,
Or
yeah. Elite One Squad Battles FIFA player.
wait, really?
Sometimes if I actually spend, a good amount of time on squad battles, but Bronze 5 bottler in weekend league, occasional gold 1.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were a pro this whole time.
Bro, I'm pro in anything, bro.
All right, sorry, I didn't even introduce your name. Zakirballs.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
I'm
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, then. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Set the record straight.
Yes.
Right off the bat. So,
Yes.
when I rated you the first time, I thought you were a pro player. Is
What
that
gave
not
you
true?
that impression?
Because I think you said you were, and then you said you were part of a Dortmund esports team living in Cali.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Just to clear the air, I think that
Uh-huh.
was 200% banter. And I
Okay.
think I wasn't sure if that was you or if that was someone else in the chat that was
Mhm.
like talking about it.
Mhm.
And then maybe it was just like lost in translation. But no, I do not play Dortmund for Dortmund esports, nor am I a pro player, but I am a pro rager in
Okay.
FIFA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I saw the record at first, and it was like 69 wins with whatever losses. So that was like, okay,
69 and 1.
okay. I was like, okay, that record is a bit sus. And then he's
I
saying
mean,
he's a
three
pro
counts
player.
is possible.
And then I was just thinking, okay, you know what? I'll give this guy benefit of the doubt. And, and he's a guy living in Cali playing for the Dortmund esports team. I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
Geographically, it doesn't make sense, but maybe he's onto something.
Yeah, maybe it's I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, but it's okay.
Yeah,
It's all good. No
yeah,
worries. Either way, I'm glad to have you here, and it's a pleasure to have another FIFA streamer here, and maybe we could chop it up, talk about FIFA, football, or anything
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you reaching out and having me on here. It means a lot.
Yeah. I've been doing this podcast for like a couple months now, so it's been pretty cool to have interesting guests and get to know other streamers.
That's awesome. How's the reception been and like getting people coming on?
Yeah, all I really do is I just hit people up like on Twitter or they raid me. I'm like, hey man, you wanna hop on my podcast and have a good conversation? And
Yeah,
usually people are pretty cool and they're down to do it.
that's awesome. Love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Um, you're in Cali too, right?
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
how far are you willing to disclose your location? Are you okay naming
Latitude
the
and
city?
longitude. um,
Are you okay giving like the city or North Cal,
like
South Cal?
yeah, NorCal, like
Okay.
SF Bay Area.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Did
Okay.
you say you were sorry, you don't have to disclose your coordinates either. But are you said you were SoCal, I think?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
SoCal. Okay.
Awesome.
Cause we're
Yeah, California, no masks. Woohoo.
yes. Are you vaccinated?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Are
Okay.
you?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just doing it as a at a very unusual time, late at night. I guess you're a night owl.
For the most part. This is while I'm preparing the emotion and the tears of what will come this weekend in Foot Champions
Mm-hmm.
with the Spanish objective, which I'm not preparing myself for. I have 1 out of 8 required Spanish players needed to complete.
Uh-huh.
I just have Ramos, and I'm just like, honestly, yeah, that's gonna be good enough for me.
Uh-huh. Um, okay. Well, what do you usually get in weekend league?
Averaging between if I have enough time to complete a full weekend league and try gold one has been where I've been getting.
Okay.
One of these days I will convert myself to an absolute sociopath and get elite.
Mm-hmm.
But It's so hard, man. It's
Yeah,
so hard.
yeah, it really
Especially when I
is.
start gameplay. Like most of my gameplay is pretty solid Thursday, like right when Weekend League opens, and then the
Hmm.
second I finish streaming and go to bed and then wake up the next day and play FIFA again, gameplay is just heavy. I'm
Mm.
playing against all sorts of Liga MX badges and tifos and just like getting destroyed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But yeah, so far it's been all right. How about you? Tell me more about your Weekend League experiences and your rankings and
Mm. Yeah, I just hit gold one for the first time this past weekend.
hey, let's go.
Yeah, so
Nice.
that was my only goal for 21 is just to hit gold one, and now,
That's
you
a good
know,
goal.
I'm happy. You know, I can
There you
just play
go.
for fun now. There's no pressure to
Yeah.
like try to hit it.
How's your team looking?
My team's looking pretty good. Right now obviously I'm gonna do the Spanish weekend league, so
Mm-hmm.
I got some Spanish guys in there. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I already had Vasquez in there, um, Inaki Williams, the birthday card, and I pulled Navas recently, the red pick,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought Birthday Hermoso, Laporte, Summer Stars, regular gold Jordi Alba, and I use a regular Sergio Asenjo, the 82
Okay.
rated.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
those are my Spanish players, and then the other three are Moments Cantona, Vinicius, the PTG, and De Jong.
Dang. Okay,
Yeah,
you got that Vinicius. I see you.
yeah, yeah. That was a crazy pull, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Once
Um.
I get my Spanish team together, I
Mhm.
will update you with that.
Any players you're eyeing that you got your
I
eye on?
definitely want to try out that Laporte because I mean I played against him a couple of times in rivals and he's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um, Even with an anchor, I mean, at this point of the game, I think people want to try to max out pace and max out defending as much as they
Mhm.
can to
Yeah.
prevent, like 99 Ronaldos and Messi's to get past them. But I
Yeah.
think now is just kind of the point of the stage of the game where the game's kind of just out the window and people are just going to focus on playing FIFA rather than trying to like compete.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Well.
like, let's just
Uh
hope
huh.
for the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh. Now, do you usually stream at this time? Because I notice you
Yes.
stream late at night.
Yeah. I usually start around midnight or like 11 ish.
Okay.
Yeah. It's how it's kind of been for the past like year and a half that I've been streaming. I don't know. Just kind of like found it easier at night. I feel more like alive at nighttime.
Okay.
During the day, I guess
Uh
like
huh.
I'm a little bit like kind of just busy with life and stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
Uh huh. And you said you've been streaming for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I would say January of last year I started streaming.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
How's that been since then? How's the
It's
streaming?
been yeah, it's been great. I think I think people like me, so um yeah, it's been great. Been able to, make some really cool friends, meet people from around the world. Interesting to learn. Like there are people from, Sweden and Poland and Finland and beyond Europe and Australia and all sorts of places just like tuning in and be like, hey, I'm watching you play FIFA. I'm like, hey, that's cool too.
Mhm.
But it's
Mhm.
been great. It's been great. The beginning is always a struggle. Like I contemplated like not streaming anymore because it's harder with lower view counts and trying to get discovered and
Mhm.
trying to get more traffic in there. But it's helped just like posting on social media, trying to get that stuff out there to kind of grow the channel and raging helps, I guess. People can
Yeah.
relate with raging.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So
Definitely.
it's helped.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Um. Well, do you have any goals for the rest of 21 that you want to do in terms of producing content?
2021 or FIFA 21?
Both. Let's start with FIFA
um
21.
FIFA 21 is to probably just maximize the amount of coins and just utilize the whatever like the best players that I can afford. And just try different players out until the game kind of just like slowly fades into FIFA 22.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yesterday I bought 99 Ronaldo for 4.191 million.
Uh-huh. Wow.
um, I had to sell tots and I had 1.1 left over.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then I bought Summer Stars Modric for 975k, which was took a little bit of a dent, 300k deficit, but it's
Uh-huh.
okay. He's cracked.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But
Well, now are you road to glory or pay to win?
I have, well, my main account has become, let's have fun. But the second account has been kind of more like I only started picking it up when Path to Glory started
Uh-huh.
because I kind of started it maybe like 4 months ago and then played 2 weeks worth and then stopped. And then I packed three Path to Glories. I opened with icon swaps. I got untradeable Havertz,
Mm-hmm.
Path to Glory, and then I got Acuna in the next one.
Ooh.
And then I got a tradable Acuna from like just opening a 7.5k pack. So then I sold him.
Wow.
If only I'd held on to him a little bit longer. I think he's like a million now, but at the time he was like 700k. Yeah. So
Wow.
then kind of built a team around that.
Yo, I was
Yeah.
thinking about buying him when he was like 300K, but
Yeah.
I didn't have that investing mindset, you know.
Yeah. Dude, I bought Path to Glory Militao for like 450k.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh my God, end of an era Ramos is out. I'm going to do that. Sold Militao. And now he's like extinct. Cool. But Ramos is way better. I have him paired with, don't hate me, but Tots Varane. Um, just a cheeky Varane in there.
Uh-huh. Mm.
But I do have flashback Marcelo, so it's not
Mm.
Mendy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, any good pack pulls aside from Vinicius that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, Vinicius. Recently, I had some really good pack pulls. Like, I got Red De Jong, and in the from the 16 win player
Mm-hmm.
pick from
Yeah.
last weekend league, and then Sonaldo was also in there.
No way.
Yeah,
Was he
so
in
I
that same one? You had to choose between De Jong and Sonaldo?
yeah,
Oh,
so that was
pain.
hard. I had to choose, but
Yeah.
then De Jong was a better fit for my
Yeah.
squad, so I had to go with him.
Yeah. I
And
got him in the 10 wins on the main account. And then I had bought his team of the season card, so I just sold that one.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, I also pulled Genie Ronaldo from a 87-3 with Martinez on top of that. So that was a pretty good pull. Two PTGs on that pack. Who else did I get? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I got some good red picks since they released tots for the red picks.
Mhm.
Like Ruben Diaz, Ederson.
Mhm.
Like I actually use those guys. I know for some people, like
Yeah.
if they have a lot of coins, they probably won't use them, but they're all usable to me. So,
That's good.
yeah, I'd say that's about it. I think I pulled Prime Henry. That was a pretty good pick. Moments Desai from
Those
the
were a poll
icon swap.
oh shoot.
Yeah, Moments
Okay.
player pick,
Oh dang.
and then Prime
That's
Henry
a
from the
dub.
Primer Moments player pick.
Did you get your Cantona from the SBC or did you pack him?
I got him from the SBC.
Okay,
I had
same.
a grind for him, man. But he was worth it. He was definitely
Yeah.
worth it. Yeah.
Mine was crazy the first maybe 20 games, and now he's just like Ronaldo, who's ate 30 Happy Meals. He feels so bulky, and I play him at cam.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but he's all right.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys that's like he's big, but he's like pretty responsive for a big guy.
Hmm.
So he's like, he's pretty quick with the dribbling for his size, and
Yeah.
He's like kind of like a hybrid, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at
There's
least. Yeah.
yeah, totally. There's like the whole community that's like hunter versus engine on like those kind of strikers that like
Mm.
Ronaldo kind of like
Mhm.
unique body type kind of
Yeah.
players, which is always interesting. I'm like, maybe I should try a hunt like with an engine. He's not fast enough, hunter. He's too slow, like on the ball. So there's
Mm.
always like
Mm.
a little bit of a predicament there, but
Yeah. Yeah. I
can't
slapped
win
it.
them all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I slapped the engine on him. I think that's a good
Yeah,
move.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so you feel like you'll play 21 till 22 comes out and keep streaming?
For
Is
the
that the
most
plan?
part, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm enjoying kind of like the whole streaming environment, and I look forward to Weekend League because that gameplay is just so horrendously inviting that
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's a blast to play when you're winning, but it just sucks when you lose.
Right. Mm-hmm.
um and I think by now my probably not just myself, but I feel like a lot of people in the community are just like have accepted all the BS that is possibly could happen in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was a clip that someone recorded the other day of somebody. My opponent was like doing a cross from their half to, but it was like a through ball. It wasn't like a lobbed through ball, but they like did
Mm-hmm.
a cross,
Mm-hmm.
and then my keeper, I guess, like rushed out. I wasn't holding, bring the keeper out,
Mm-hmm.
but it just like my keeper fell to the floor, and then the ball like went under the keeper's like right below him, and then just bounced and rolled in the net from halfway line. I'm like, okay, cool. This is what happens, I guess. Part of the perks of being a content creator for this
Uh-huh.
game.
I'm sure someone clipped that, right?
Yeah, I'm saving that for
Oh.
TikTok.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, seeing those plays is always hilarious, right? It's just
Yeah.
there's you just it just leaves you speechless, and you're just like, hmm, yeah.
What was your recent WTF moment gameplay?
I can't recall from the top of my head. Um, yeah, I can't recall. I guess I'm kind of lucky. Or I don't know. I think I purposely forget it. You know? It's like I don't know. I honestly don't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think now with so many more cards that are kind of just like since its end of stage cycle for FIFA 21, I'm glad that the game is not in the place where right when release came out, maybe like a week or two in, I remember having I could only afford James Rodriguez at cam, gold James Rodriguez get cam, and
uh-huh.
he was like outpacing Nelson Semedo down the line. I'm like, what is happening? 52 pace against 92? Like, okay, EA Sports, go home.
I do recall people using that card in the very
Yeah.
beginning a lot. Yeah.
Because was that
Uh-huh.
his first season at Everton or maybe his second? I don't know. People always tend to lean towards EPL teams at the start of FIFA
Mm.
because I don't know if that's like more recognizable, if they're more cost effective with coins, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Um, are you excited about 22? Do you know anything about it? Like what they're releasing?
I heard lots of different stuff. I heard that I don't know if there's going to be two different versions, like heroes versus icons. Like they're going to divide like players that I guess who weren't already an icon. Maybe they're like a hero, like maybe just like a moments player that's not fully like an icon.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they're introducing Wayne Rooney as an icon next year.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the new Foot Champs qualification for next year or for
No,
next FIFA?
I'm aware of Weekend League being shortened to like
Yeah.
25 or 20 from what I heard. I don't know about the qualification. How do you qualify?
So as opposed to playing rivals and getting 2,000 points so that at least more people can qualify, they've set it to that you get 5 games and you have to win 3 out of 5 of those games to qualify weekend league. But you have 3 attempts to do it, so you can probably have what was that 15 games total,
Uh-huh.
and you have to win 3 out of 5, like 3 sets of 5 games, and you have to win 3 to qualify. That's what's rumored to be in FIFA 22. I mean, the community could argue against that because I remember in FIFA 17 or even 18 that it was like tournament style. Like you had to win 4 in a row
Uh-huh.
to qualify for a weekend league.
Uh-huh.
Um, so that would be lovely.
Would you prefer that than the 2,000 points?
I prefer 2000 points just so that there's more people playing weekend league and there's more people I can just destroy.
Why can't they? I'd rather make it like 1,500 or 1,000, so it's less grinding on rivals, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. As long as you get minimum silver 1, you don't even need to play rivals.
Hmm. Actually, yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But yeah, I wouldn't like that personally. Win three out of
Yeah.
five. I mean, what if you're Div 1 and you can't win 3 matches out of 5 against really good players? You know?
Skill-based matchmaking, you're just playing D1 people like in those 5 games the entire time. That would
Yeah,
suck.
yeah. Or I could just purposely relegate myself. And just
That's a
get
500 IQ move if you ask
yeah,
me.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Well, yeah, I know they're also releasing Van Persie. A couple more icons. I know he's a big one, big
Mm-hmm.
name.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there? There's like Clint Dempsey, an American icon.
Yeah.
That's
Love
a
that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. So,
Mhm.
um, hopefully they put my man Ji-Sung Park in
Yeah,
there.
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Jisung Park was an absolute beast. I actually saw a clip of was it Sir Alex Ferguson uh interview of him when it was United versus Barcelona in the final of
Mm-hmm.
the Champions League, and he was saying if I had subbed on Jisung Park at halftime, he would have covered Messi like no other, and we would have won the game.
Mm.
So I'm like, damn, yeah, he was lit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They should get a Korean icon in there.
Yes, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Cause besides Sonaldo, I mean, he's like the next big Korean, like best
Yeah.
player, I'd say.
Yeah, I just hope EA just don't ruin his stats. You
Yeah, I
know,
hope not. I
that would
hope he's
just
not
suck.
like Nakata.
50 pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Moments is like they did Schweins. Well, Schweinsteiger's not really that fast, but even for a moment, having 77 pace is kind of just like, it's July. Who's gonna buy Schweinsteiger?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, unless if
Yeah.
you can defend well. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. Well, in terms of like your content and your streams, like the other night when I was watching you, I found it to be pretty entertaining. And even my mod was saying like, "Oh, you should raid this guy. He's like very funny." I rated you before, but then he was telling me how funny you were. I'm like, "Oh, what makes him so funny?" And then I started watching your stream, and then I know what he was talking about.
what was it? I'm actually curious now.
I think it's cuz, well, I feel like your streams are for mature audiences and there's no filter and you just, you know, it's like a crude sense of humor, I'd say. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
And then there's this part of a stream the other night where you had the sound bites. You had these sound bites of like, I guess all these famous like clips or
Yeah.
sayings, and then you just kept running them back to back, and I was just like, dude, where do you get these sound bites? Can I get these sound bites?
Yeah.
These are amazing.
I was playing my soundboard to everyone because I think I don't know, it's just like one of those candid moments where you're just like on stream and just like, oh, I'll show you what I have on my soundboard. I use a stream deck and just have all these different sounds just like pasted onto each button. So
Oh,
just
okay.
like I don't know if you're familiar with like Danny Aaron's, who's like a content creator, and
Yeah.
within the FIFA community, like some of his sayings are just like kind of like a staple right now.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
and just some like popular TikTok like audios, like "You're not that guy, pal,"
Uh-huh.
and yeah, lots of pie face
Uh-huh.
sounds too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. I mean, very entertaining. I've
thank you.
definitely enjoyed your streams when I was in there. Yeah, but is there anything you want to do content related? I know you mentioned in your stream like you wanted to do a podcast.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been dabbling with that, um, experimenting with, I don't know, like I've been thinking about FIFA podcasts, but I'm like, I kind of want to try something new and just do like a comedy podcast and just
Mhm.
talk about um just random shit that's happening in the world.
Uh-huh.
Um and just be like, because I notice I say like, are you for real a lot?
Uh-huh.
So I might call it that. And
Uh-huh.
just like reacting to just stupid videos and just like, yeah, putting my take on it. So
Uh-huh.
thought about it. So I just testing different topics and cameras and angles and all that sorts of stuff. You can just see this like massive ass bike in the background. So I
Uh-huh.
might
Yeah.
but yeah. But as far as content, at least for streaming right now, I want to
Mhm.
focus on like putting more stuff on TikTok, because I know sometimes whenever I like try to clip stuff, when I'm live, it doesn't fully clip and it doesn't like
Mhm.
save. So once I can get everything kind of like edited and then put more effort into like editing, maybe put more YouTube content on YouTube, and even create, like, I know a lot of content creators are creating clips channels for their on YouTube. Like
Right.
I've seen like Nepenthes and like Castro have like their own little clips channel where it's just
Right.
like just 30-second like quick things of just
Yeah.
highlights from the stream, and then lots of people watch that. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
how about you? What's your plan and path, the trajectory for what you want in store from now till either FIFA 21's ended or until
Mhm.
FIFA 22?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, for me it's been like a year of streaming. So I started like in June 2020 and that was like the lockdown, during the
Mm,
pandemic. So, trying to figure out something to do and, I was playing a lot of FIFA at the time, so I thought, maybe streaming, I should try it out.
mm-hmm.
And then, I kind of stuck with it, and here I am now, a year later, still doing it. Um, but I want to keep on doing it. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy streaming and just interacting with other viewers or other FIFA players.
Mm-hmm.
And then, a couple months ago, I started this, doing the podcast and meeting other streamers and, you know, just having conversations with them, talking about FIFA or talking about content creating. And actually, that's been really cool too. Like, I really enjoy doing the podcast. So, definitely those two things I want to keep doing going forward. And obviously, also post like the highlights of like my streams on YouTube. And yeah, and I definitely want to keep playing 21 till 22 comes out. So I'll probably keep doing that. And yeah, I mean, from there, I just hope it grows, really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, supporting you all the way, man. Let me
Well,
know
I
how I can
appreciate it.
help.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I'd love to support you too. Obviously, all my guests here on the podcast, I want to support them and promote them as well and get their name out there. So it's cool.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, what's also cool is just like your viewers could get to know you a bit more, with
Yeah.
this podcast. So
Yeah,
gives,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
thanks again for having me on.
oh yeah, thanks for coming through, man. I'm just,
I sorry, what was that?
yeah, I'm just always looking for guests. I'm just always messaging people, and I'm just kind of reaching out. So it's kind of cool when
Yeah.
people come through.
Yeah. Totally. I have some friends that are actually top 200 players
Oh,
that
okay.
maybe I can
Uh-huh.
send their stuff your way and connect you guys. So
Oh,
if
for
you
sure.
if you'd be down, yeah, that'd be
I'd
great.
love to. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Who are they? Are they
Um,
pros
it,
as well?
like actually like top 200 / elite one players.
Uh-huh.
One I can think on the top of my head. His name is Collins Season,
Uh-huh.
COLLINSSZN. He's from the UK and he's just like top 200, Elite One, 60 games, like on two accounts. And I'm just like,
Wow.
how do you do that on Xbox and PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I think towards the end of the FIFA cycles, Xbox tends to lower the amount of required games to get top 200. Like you can get top 200 with 27 or 28 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, but yeah, he's just cracked. He's
Mm.
cracked. I did want to ask, what was your inspiration, or what was the catalyst for you to start streaming? Like, was there anyone in specific that inspired you to on Twitch?
Actually, there wasn't. Like I wasn't even watching Twitch before I
Yeah.
started streaming. I just thought in my head, I'm like, well, I'm playing a lot of games, like maybe I should do something productive with the gaming, you know? And I
Mhm.
thought streaming could be that. So I just bought the equipment and I just tried it out, and yeah, it's just and then along the way I did come across like bigger streamers or content creators and started watching them a lot more, whether it's
Mhm.
YouTube or Twitch.
Mhm.
And it's been cool just like kind of connecting with people and getting to know people. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. I feel like I love how there wasn't, it was kind of like your kind of like decision to just take it on and just try it out. Got all the equipment and just like dove right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And like in the beginning, it's like when you're first starting off, it's like you don't even know anybody.
Yeah.
It's like because I know there's like some streamers, they already know a lot of smaller streamers, and they say,
Hmm.
"Oh, I'm gonna go into streaming," so they already get like kind of
Hmm.
the support of the smaller
Hmm.
streamers because they know he's starting off. But I'm starting from scratch and with like
Yeah.
0 followers, and then I go through streams where no one's watching, or one person
Yeah.
comes through, and then you just have this long conversation with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. My beginning stages of streaming, I actually was kind of dumb, was kind of blind thinking that everyone is so nice on Twitch, because my second follower was like, "Hey man, you seem cool." And then was like getting acquainted with this viewer, and then was like, "Yo, like I know how to work Discord. You should create like channels and all that stuff for your viewers to post maybe squad reviews and all that. I can take care of that." I'm like, "Okay, sure." I give him like grant him like permissions and all that, and he just screws everything up, changes the password and like everything, and I'm just
What?
like, yeah, you're banned. But he's made like six different accounts and followed me on Twitch, so I can't like ban his IP or anything.
What? Wh-
Yeah.
Why do you do that? Why was he like
I don't
playing with
know.
you like
People
that?
people just like being trolls to new streamers and taking advantage and stuff. But yeah, I trusted him and then I modded him and then realized he did that with the Discord, and then I unmodded him and then he went crazy and then
Damn.
yeah.
Damn.
But
Oh, I know that feeling. I mean, I came across a kid. Like, I mean, like I would, in the beginning, I would chat with a lot of these viewers on the PS
hmm
party.
hmm
So like, I'm like talking to kids sometimes,
yeah.
and then we're just playing like FIFA. But then this kid was like, he was crazy too, cause I mean, he was like lying about a lot of stuff, and what he was saying like didn't add up. And then it came to a point where in my streams, like I hosted a tournament, and then this guy like he was a no show, and I had to move on. I can't wait for him because I'm running on like a certain time period. And then his like this kid like he's like lying to me. He's saying like one of his relatives passed away, something like that. He said he would say something like that. I'm just like, I don't know if I believe this kid because this kid's kind of been lying before. He's been kind of sus. And then he just comes on the party with like one of his, I guess it's like his older friends or something, and then he's like he's like cussing me out on stream, and then like in the party, and I'm just trying to keep a straight face trying to run the tournament because I'm like watching the game, right, like watching my viewers play, and yeah, ever since then, I just like I blocked him, and like you know I just stopped talking to that kid.
Oh my God. Those are like the worst, man. Like I totally relate to people like that. Not like that guy, but that situation. There was one guy in my stream who, well, it's kind of a long one, but um I was doing like a FIFA point giveaway and was doing like this just like those online spinner wheels to determine the winner.
Right.
And this guy like shows up in the last minute, like right when I'm about to hit start, and he's like, "Oh wait, sorry, can I enter the giveaway?" And then
Uh
he
huh.
won the giveaway. And I was just like, everyone was so pissed at him. And then the next stream I did, he was like, "Hey, when's the next giveaway?" And just being an absolute twat. Um, just like spamming when's the next giveaway so that he could win more like money or FIFA points or
Uh
that
huh.
kind of stuff. So I'm just like, yo, you need to chill out. And
Yeah.
then he spammed some angry words and then timed him out. And then he came back and he was like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm in a bad mental state." I'm like, "Okay, well, if you needed anyone to talk to, like, let us know." And he's like, "Sorry, like, my like parents passed away in a car crash like last night and stuff, and my stepdad's in jail, so sorry." And then the week after, he says that his dad died or something from the heart attack. I'm like, "Wait, twice he died?" So I was like, "Geez, people are crazy." Um,
Bro, you got to be something to make that as an excuse. You know what I mean? Like saying like your relatives died,
One
and
of them dying twice in the span of
oh my
two
gosh,
weeks.
it's just
Ugh,
yeah, man. This is
it's
some.
sad.
It is sad. It's sad, and it's just like it's concerning. There's like
Yeah,
kids out there that would
yeah,
go that far to lie and make excuses. You
yeah.
know.
If you know someone, if you're watching this and know someone, keep them in your prayers. Think about them. Text them every now and then. Check in.
Definitely, definitely.
Uh,
No, but yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. Like some people you just come across during stream. Like,
mhm.
there's just some weird people out there, and
Yeah,
it's always good to have mods at the
yeah,
right time. You know?
definitely. Mods are
Yeah.
so helpful. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Because it's nice that even, but sometimes I get a little sensitive and butthurt because I see people get timed out. Like I have like I feel like my viewership is like enough to where I can like monitor it myself, but it is helpful to have mods in there. But
Mm-hmm.
then when like a mod like times someone out, I'm like, "Wait, what'd you time him out for? I didn't get to see."
Yeah. Right. Right.
It's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I'm like, "Damn." I wanted to be on the inside joke. Um, did you have any, do you remember any technical difficulties when you were first setting up your stream when you first started?
Mm. I mean, probably stuff like I don't know, figuring out the settings or the
Mhm.
audio. I don't know. Are you talking about like a blooper?
Oh,
Or
anything. It's like setup or a blooper or anything.
yeah, I mean, I was just like learning as I went, and I probably like didn't know a couple things in the beginning, but
Hmm.
eventually, I
Yeah.
got it all down. Yeah.
Yeah. Same. It
Uh
took me
huh.
a while to get desktop audio
Uh huh.
going, and um a lot of my friends judge me for saying this, but I bought my PC pre-built.
Uh
And
huh.
this is like right before this is, yeah, like 2 months before COVID.
Uh
And
huh.
then COVID hit, and then the price. And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should, upgrade some parts. Maybe there's something wrong with like my PC because sometimes it's like slow when I'm streaming."
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, "Oh, the price of PC parts are going up. I don't need my PC anymore. Sell my graphics card. Don't need it." But then I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "Dang, what do I need to improve my PC?" And someone's like, "Are you using Google Chrome while you stream?" And I was like, "Yeah," because it was eating up like 80% of my CPU.
I see.
So I switched to a different browser, and it's been a lot smoother since.
What browser do you use now?
I'm using one called Opera GX. and it has like kind of like social shortcuts on like the left taskbar, which has
Mm-hmm.
been super helpful to just quickly access Twitter or like quickly access um messages or emails or anything like that. So it's been super chill.
And it doesn't like, slow down your computer or anything?
No, not at all.
Well, I didn't know like Chrome really like, used up so much
That's
of
what I
all
did
that.
too. Like I noticed also on my MacBook, it drains the battery faster than using Safari.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. What makes Chrome like use up so much, I don't know.
Google's onto us, man. They want everything. They need answers.
So for you, like when you're running like a OBS, it doesn't like lag or anything when you're
Mm-mm.
using the other
Mm,
browser?
no. I'm using Streamlabs, but when I was using Google Chrome, it was just like so slow, like almost like unresponsive. I couldn't even load a page.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe I'll switch as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
so my
something to look
Streamlabs
into.
my
Yeah.
Streamlabs won't lag on me.
Does
Cuz
yours lag?
sometimes, yeah, it
Yeah.
does. But I use a like a gaming laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, like a Razer Blade 15. So, I mean, I don't know. I might need to upgrade my laptop or something.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's the laptop or if it's just me using Chrome or, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah. Uh
Technology.
yeah. I mean, are you tech savvy?
Um, I like to think so. If I don't know something, I'll Google it.
Right. Same. Yeah, same.
Mm. I was so annoyed because I was trying to figure out when I was starting to stream how to connect my PlayStation with the Elgato game capture.
Mm.
And I
Mhm.
realized that the reason why, like, I would always see like flashing lights of like, oh, is it not connected properly? But I had to turn off HDCP on PlayStation for it to
Mm.
get picked up by game capture. And I was
Mhm.
like, huh, who would have thought? I had to
Yeah.
find that on the freaking dark web of the internet. It wasn't even on Reddit. I'm like, what? Not literally.
Mhm.
Don't go to the dark web unless
Mhm.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I was first starting off too, I was considering like, oh, should I just stream off the PS4? But then I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, it caps off at 720p. It's like, bro, I don't want to stream at 720p. It's not like legit.
Isn't that how it is on Twitch still? For like, even if your partner, they let you do 1080p or something.
Yeah, but like for me personally, I just thought
Mm.
720p.
Hmm.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
man. I want to be
Yeah.
1080p. That's like
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
So then, that's why I got the Elgato, and then, I see other streamers and they're streaming at like 720p. Like a lot of them. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay. I guess it's not a big deal, but
Yeah. I guess sometimes I can kind of tell. Sometimes gameplay just looks kind of patchy.
yeah. I mean, I could tell the difference between like 1080p and 720. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like more pixelated with the
As long as it's
720.
not 180
Oh yeah.
or
Oh yeah.
240.
It can't be under 720. If it's under 720, you got to upgrade, man.
Yeah. Or take a break from streaming and figure it out.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Um, well, do you watch are you a big soccer fan or football fan?
I am indeed. Are you?
I've been watching a lot more ever since I started playing FIFA. So, I've always
Nice.
kind of been a fan, a little bit. I mean, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Galaxy games on TV.
Hmm.
And watch the World Cup like every 4 years, but
Yeah.
that was the extent of it.
I should have asked this in the beginning, but how long have you been playing FIFA for?
So, I played like earlier FIFAs when I was a kid. This was like, I don't know, man. It's like little under 20 years ago. I'm an old guy, so like playing like FIFA '06, but I never got like every FIFA. I played FIFA 14 and I played like a career mode, and then after that I didn't play till like 20. And then since
Okay.
20 January 2020, I started playing Ultimate Team, and then I got hooked.
Dang.
And then I
That's
started streaming
crazy.
too, so
Yeah.
that's why I kept on going, just kept on
Did you
playing.
start streaming from, so you started streaming from FIFA
June.
20 or FIFA? Okay, so did you buy FIFA 20 and then start streaming, or did you start from FIFA 21 cycle?
So I started from FIFA 20. I bought it at
Hmm.
um like Black Friday. So it was like
Hmm.
November 2019,
Hmm.
and I started playing off seasons. Just playing a lot of seasons
Yeah,
and getting used to
same.
yeah, getting used to the online feel, get how good these guys are. And
Yeah.
then I got like to Div 1 and I got sick of it and I'm like, "Oh, okay, this Ultimate Team looks kind of cool. I'm gonna try it out."
Yeah.
And then, I just got hooked.
Oh my God. Yeah. Ultimate Team, when I first started playing, was just like, I don't understand it. My two best friends were just so into it. And I was trying to understand. This is back when we had squad fitnesses. And
Right,
I was
right.
just buying individual bronze like player fitnesses for each player as opposed to applying a whole squad fitness to the
Right,
team.
right.
Um, and that was just a pain. And I was just like playing with gold, silver, and just like non-rare gold and silver and bronze players. I'm like, I don't get it. But that was in FIFA 17, and then FIFA 18, I started picking it up and started
Mhm.
understanding. Um, but I think I started FIFA '02 on GameCube, and
GameCube.
then
Damn.
yeah,
Damn, GameCube.
yeah, GameCube, man. Um, that was pretty cool before online gameplay was a thing.
Mm. Mhm.
Um, and then I think I was playing 2004 and then '07, '08. I played '08 on PlayStation Portable.
Uh-huh.
And then I played FIFA 10 on Nintendo Wii, bro. That was
With like
crazy.
the sticks? You
Jake
play
to
like
shoot,
this?
bro. Yeah.
Wow.
And there was like a power meter that would like go in slow motion when the bar
Uh-huh.
was full and it would just like rocket at top corner.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. And then I
Mhm.
realized that graphics, like right when the graphics for like PlayStation and Xbox were coming out for FIFA 12 and 13, I'm like, whoa, that looks really realistic.
Mhm.
Then that's when I made the switch.
Mhm. And then have you been playing every FIFA since then?
Since
Whoa.
then, yes, I have. I've been
Okay.
playing like you. I was playing seasons like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then just converted to Ultimate Team from 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Um well, I heard from people from like 18, that was the last time that people thought it was good, and ever since then it's kind of got trashed.
yeah. Now I feel like over the past few years they've just improved. Or I don't know if improved is the right. They've screwed over defending that now you can't just have like Ronaldo or someone with the high pace or even like Bale back in FIFA 17 just
Mhm.
like outrun, be on a breakaway and nobody can catch up to him. I kind of miss
Mm.
those days because those are crazy. Like defenders couldn't even catch up.
Mhm.
But I guess yeah, defending is what it is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, if there is anything you want improvement on for 22, what would it be?
Mm, improvement on like it would be weird to say like gameplay because that's so like not specific.
Mm.
Because there's so many areas where I don't know. I feel like they should nerf the bridge. I feel like they should nerf directional nutmegs. I
Mm.
think they should not have co-op foot champs. I think that was one of the plans for next FIFA.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah,
Cool foot champs. Wow. That'd be
just like
crazy.
pro clubs but foot champs. That'd be crazy.
Wow. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, but if they get rid of some metas, I'm sure something else
Mhm.
would be meta, right? For
Yeah.
22.
Well, yeah, they nerfed the not Elastico, the La Croqueta. Because I think last FIFA or FIFA before, you could just like spam it multiple times and people would try to just like try to defend it, but it's just like, nope, see ya. Um, I think they reduced the frequency of how many you can do in a certain go.
I see.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a skiller in FIFA? What kind of player are you like a build up kind of person? Are you like long ball, full through, send it down the
Hmm.
line into open space?
Hmm. Um, I think I'm a possession type of player, slow
Hmm.
build up.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can say I'm a skiller. I definitely know how to use a lot of moves, but
Hmm.
to put it together, I mean, I'm not as good as like some other people. People know how
Hmm.
to like put it together and they're really fast and responsive, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm getting there. I like to believe I'm getting there.
Nice.
You know, like I actually have a coach that teaches me. He's a pro.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
yeah,
Can I guess who it is?
yeah, sure.
Is it Zelonius?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
no. His name is Kolo.
Okay, I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
he's from Team Singularity.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's like he represented a club team in the Ireland League, Irish League.
Hmm.
I think it's called Shelbourne FC.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so he's a pro, and he's been teaching me a lot of good stuff, and
Hmm.
basically teaching me like the meta moves,
Hmm.
like the Corgetta skill cancel,
Hmm.
the ball roll scoop turn.
Hmm.
What else is there? The elasticos, the reverse elastico, 5-star skill moves, and so I've just been working on that, and there's been significant improvement on that end,
Hmm.
especially in the box and trying to score and get around people. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. I do have to ask this though,
Mhm.
because I feel like depending on what your response is, dictates who you are as a person. So,
Okay.
uh, think carefully for your answer.
Okay.
If you were to use one celebration in FIFA for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's easy. That's the turn and zoom.
Oh, okay. All right. All
I
right. All
want
right.
them when they celebrate on me. I want them when I celebrate. I want them to give a look. I want them to know,
Yeah.
like, I'm just staring at them, and then it's just like I want
Yeah.
them to know that I'm looking at you. I
Yeah.
know what you did.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna get back at you.
I'm gonna make
That's
that my signature celebration for you this weekend.
okay. Okay. The turn and zoom. You just give a long look for like a good 5 to 10 seconds,
Yeah.
and then they're just like probably upset or pissed off. But
Yeah.
that's what I want them to be. I want them to be pissed off if they celebrate. But
That's
usually
the
I don't
point.
celebrate. I usually skip it.
Who are you?
Yeah, I usually just skip it unless they celebrate on me.
Yeah.
If they celebrate on me, if they start doing that little dance thing,
Yeah. Oh,
with
team
the
dance?
yeah, the little team
Oh,
dance.
that is my bread and butter, dude. People are like, "Why are you so toxic in foot jam soccer?" I'm like, dude, I am like, if you know any bit of this game, you like part of this game is like emotional. Like it every step of the way, even if you celebrate, it can throw off your opponent, make them more tilted, make them
Right.
more um I don't know, make them want to roundhouse kick you in the throat. I don't know. Um and I also tell people that like when I grow up and have a family and my kid wants to play FIFA, I want to be able to tell him the stories of when I shushed and team danced and Gangnam style celebration on my opponent in FIFA. I'm not gonna be like, do you remember playing FIFA? Yeah, it's a cool game, I guess.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, usually I don't get rattled by celebrations. If they celebrate on me, I'm just like looking at my phone or
Yeah.
looking at my laptop, so it doesn't really bother me too
You can't
much
just
with that.
look away to ease the pain
Yeah,
of what's about to
yeah,
happen.
pretty much. Or I'm like talking to the stream, while we're
Yeah.
celebrating. But actually, I didn't. It kind of sucked that they took away a lot of celebrations from 20,
Hmm.
especially running to the camera. Because I would say that's one of
Yeah.
my favorite. just
Yeah.
just running across the field and going to the camera, and you just do all sorts of
Yeah.
things. Yeah,
I missed that. Yeah.
yeah. That was like
Dang.
so that running to the camera and the turn and zoom, that'd be my favorite celebrations.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mine has to be the team dance. Oh yeah, turn and zoom and Gangnam Style, man. There's something about that. And also the shushing running shushing and
Right,
running.
right. Did they get rid of that too?
Yeah, they got rid
They
of
did.
that. But they have the Memphis Depay, just can't hear you.
Uh huh.
Um but yeah,
Okay.
man.
Gotcha.
So are
Yeah.
you gonna be watching the finals this weekend?
Uh, I don't. I don't know if what time's the Copa one. I know that's on Saturday, right?
That's
I might not be able to watch that one. Probably the Sunday one.
yeah.
Probably the Euro final.
Yeah, that's on. Oh, tomorrow. Oh wait, yeah, that is Saturday. Today it's just turned Friday. I was like, wait,
Mhm.
what? It's at
Yeah.
5 p.m. Brazil
Yeah.
versus Argentina,
Uh huh.
and then Euros. I think that's Sunday. Predictions for winners.
I want Brazil to win, and
Hmm.
England. I'm gonna go with those
Okay,
teams. Yeah. What about
I
you?
think I think we'll be friends.
Oh, okay. Same for you. Brazil and England.
People are like Argentina. I'm like, no, I can't wait to just like go on TikTok, and sometimes I see like Messi compilation videos on TikTok and I'll be like, Sue. Dude, Messi fans get so angry at like Ronaldo fans. It's so hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm rooting for England. It's coming home. And I'm
Yeah.
rooting for Brazil
Mhm.
so that um my Thiago Silva can get upgraded.
Yes, I'm planning to get him as well, and
Yeah.
Vinicius to get upgraded as well. So
Yeah.
it's for selfish reasons. I want
Yeah,
Brazil to
exactly.
win.
That's all I wanted. Yeah. I think no matter what okay, so like if England win, I'll be happy just as a football fan. If
Mhm.
Italy win, Florenzi gets upgraded that I have in the
Mm.
RTG. And
Yeah.
then if Argentina wins, my Acuna gets upgraded. If Brazil wins, then Thiago Silva. So win-win, I guess.
Wait, for Italy though, aren't they already maxed out? They don't even have to win.
Is
So
it do you already get the five star by reaching the final?
I think for Italy that's the case, from what I've heard. So your
Oh, okay.
Florenzi's already maxed out. So you
I'll
could
take
just
it.
have
Let's go. It's coming
so you
home
could
then.
just have
You already got the
England. Yeah.
upgrade.
Exactly. Exactly. Um
Nice.
so yeah. I know it's been about an hour now, so
That literally flew by.
yeah, it did.
Wow.
It did. But I know you got to stream and I know, you got things to do. So, maybe we'll wrap up by me just asking you one more question. And
Yeah,
that's
sure.
just who are your top players for 21? Who'd
Top
you really enjoy
players.
playing with so far? Yeah.
Ooh, my top players for FIFA 21. I would say that has to be Ronaldo. Has to be 99 Ronaldo. He is crazy.
Mhm.
Um, the CR7, the GOAT, not the other Ronaldo.
Mhm.
Sorry, any R9 lovers.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I actually really loved Moments Dybala when I had him.
Mm.
I think I he was crazy. He was a really good free kick taker for me, and he was just like so hard to like. It was so hard for him to be defended.
Mm.
Um, and of course, end of an era Ramos is just another breed, but he is my free kick taker right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How about you?
I really like playing with Neymar
Mhm.
this FIFA, just his regular card. but I never play with his tots. I wish I could play with his tots.
Same.
Um, but I really like the regular Neymar. I like King Katana, King Eric.
There you go.
His moments card. I really like Zambroda. The
Mm-hmm.
moments. I play with his
Yeah.
prime and moments. I mean, they're both really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? My favorite center back is probably Ruben Diaz. He's a
Okay. Yeah,
beast.
he's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And
flashback Mbabu was crazy.
I hear. I never
Yeah.
tried him, but I hear people really like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And midfielders, I mean, lately I really like Kimmich
Mm-hmm.
and De Jong's a beast. I played with his
Yeah.
inform too earlier. It was an
Mm-hmm.
87 inform. I
Yeah.
really like that card as well.
Ugh.
And his tots is just, just out of this
Out of
world.
this world, man. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, I'd say those are
Cool.
my top guys.
Those are good. Those are very good choices.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yes,
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up here. Why don't you drop your platforms right now where people can
Cool.
find you? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch at Zakirballs. ZAKIRBALLZ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll drop the links in the description below so you guys could check them out. But that's about it. We'll wrap it up here. Thank you, Zakir, for coming through.
Cool. Thanks you too, man.